The bliss of the abyss.
Once upon a time in a land far away, a poor farmer and his wife lived all alone. They were very lonesome.
The Bliss of the Abyss.
With Robert Neumark Jones. Okay, let's give this a go. Hello, whoever you are, welcome to whatever this is. My name is Robert Neumark Jones, or Ruskin Denmark. I'm not sure. I go by both, but that's a story for another time. What I'm doing, what you're listening to, is the Bliss of the Abyss. And that is something that I've been talking about for a long time, and it now seems like the ideal time to actually do this, because we are living in the abyss right now, aren't we? And it's finding the bliss out there, I suppose. That is the goal as I slip further and further into madness. So I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know what I should do. I don't know what you're interested in hearing. I know what I like to listen to in podcasts, so I'm going to try and have some of that. I know what I don't like to listen to, and it's this kind of thing. So don't expect any of that. It'll just be top quality entertainment, and that is it. That'll be it. Just that. So I'm just going to sort of chat shit. There will be swearing. I don't know. Do people care about that anymore, really? I suppose some people still do, don't they? I suppose they're like, it offends me very much. And, you know, it can be offensive, but just dropping an F-bomb. See, look, I'm not going to say it. You know what? No, you can't make me say it. I'm not going to swear. Try. Come on. Yeah, exactly. So, this is the Bliss of the Abyss. Welcome. You've found it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about life as I find it now. Speaking, what is it? It's the 30th of March, 2020. And we are in week 2 of lockdown because of COVID-19. Don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, the virus that took over and took down the world. Apparently a third of the population are now in some form of lockdown. Billions of people. Because, as I understand it, and again, I'm not a scientist, as I understand it, a bat shat on a pangolin, which was then boiled, sucked through a straw, coughed into someone's mouth. That person took a plane to Italy, and the rest is history. Again, not a scientist, just an enthusiast. What shall I say? What have I been doing? Well, to give some context, I am an actor, a writer, sometime comic, hence Ruskin Denmark. And when COVID-19 hit, I was in the middle, or the beginning really. We'd done a week of my show, One Jewish Boy, on the West End. And it was going well. Yeah, it was actually my West End debut, which, you know, as an actor, I've been plugging away for years. And finally, you know, sort of this thing happened that everyone kind of, if you're an actor, it's kind of what you aim for, really. The West End or the National. And I'd not made it, but you know what I mean? I was there and whoosh, cut from underneath me. It was fledgling, and you know, we had a UK tour. There was talk of a transfer to America, and those are just dreams, aren't they? You know? Anyway, this show is not going to be miserable. It's not going to be me moaning about how my West End show got cancelled. That's not what's going on. But I'm just giving you some context. So that's what I've been doing. And that's what I had been doing until the industry was just completely gutted, like every single industry, basically, apart from Zoom. If you don't have shares in Zoom, buy them. Hot tip. Hot tip. Welcome to Hot Tips with Ruskin Denmark. Hello, here's a hot tip by Zoom. Bye. Would have been better if I hadn't had bye twice. So where was I? Oh, right, yeah. So what I've been doing is trying to find a way to make money. Because that's what everyone's doing, really. But now I'm just at home the whole time, apart from when I'm allowed out for my once a day. So I've been trying to join these Chinese tutoring companies. And it's dystopian. Because, no names in particular will be mentioned because they're very litigious, apparently. Not that I care. I mean, what are they going to do? Bring it on, is what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's this one company that requires you to wear a specific coloured polo jersey. I wonder if you can guess what colour. And you also have to have a backdrop of their logo. And they're like, you can either order a poster of it, which, fuck that, or you can print out like 50 pieces of paper and stick them on your wall at home, which, again, fuck that. Or, and this is the route I've chosen because I am insane, is you can get a green screen and project a virtual background. So I immediately just ordered a piece of green screen fabric from the internet, and now today I'm going to try and drill it into a wall. And then I'll have a green screen, which could be kind of cool. I could kind of create videos of me on safari, you know? What would that look like, hey? Oh, whoa. Or on the moon. I could be the first man on the moon, because as we know, nobody has yet been there. But it's a bit, as I said, dystopian, because you have to wear the uniform, and then on the onboarding, they're like, your greeting should last no more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And you should be sure never to mention Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, or Tibet in the same sentence. Which, gross, but also, who is starting a conversation that way? Like, is that next after hello? Does it even come before hello? What's the context? Hello? You have to start with hello. You can't go, Hong Kong, China, Tibet, or Taiwan. Which one is it? Hi, by the way. Or, hello, you look like you're from Hong Kong, or possibly Tibet, maybe mainland China, or was it Taiwan? Anyway, that's why I'm going to install a green screen, so I can project their image behind me as I talk on the internet to people who want to learn English, because I have a TEFL. Or at least I'm in the process of getting a TEFL. Nothing else to do. Again, what I've done, I'd be interested to hear if other people are doing this as well. What I'm doing with this lockdown thing is starting too many projects. Like yesterday, I started clearing out the shed, and I was like, I'm going to install a new shelf. I'm going to sort this shed out finally. And in the middle of doing that, I got a phone call, which then distracted me. So then I came inside and I opened up the computer and I was like, hey, why don't I sign up to be on user testing websites? That would be good. So I start doing that, where they're kind of cool. I mean, I hope I get it. It's kind of weird though as well. So I'm signing up for that, and then I get a phone call, and then it's my brother saying that I have to take my turn in the battle for Polytopia, which, if you have not downloaded this game, you must. And this is not a paid plug. I wish it was, so I could get free Polytopia. It's so addictive, and I'm just. Oh my god, how am I doing right now? Your turn. The Doomed Sea. Glory. It's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like Risk, but not shit. And Final Fantasy Tactics a bit, which I don't know if anyone remembers that game. But, years and years ago it was made, but it was fantastic. And it's like turn-based, and you kind of build a civilization. There's a skill tree, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about self-taping, which my green screen's going to be great for. Not that I've got any auditions yet for that, but just speaking with my agent the other day, apparently 7 auditions came in. Like, for those not in the industry, you know, they're used to getting hundreds. Do you know what I mean? It's everything is slowed to a trickle. Speaking of trickle, again, none of those noises will be on the podcast. Absolutely none of them. Yeah, and then, so back to my shed story. Then so the shed's like half in the garden now. I'm signing up for this user testing. And then suddenly I'm like, yeah, but you know what would be good? Is if I use this period of isolation, how long it lasts. We don't know. What is it going to be? 12 weeks, 2 years? Bloody hell. What if I use this as an opportunity to get jacked? And I mean huge jacked man. You know, like Hugh Jackman? Huge jacked man. Credit Tom Leo. So I'm like, fine. Okay, so in the shed, there were some spare dumbbell weights, but no bar. Well, guess what sold out online? Yeah, can't find a bar anywhere for love nor money. Well, I say love nor money. Love, definitely not. Money, if you're willing to spend, the cheapest I could find that was actually available, £78, which is about $100. I don't know why I'm translating to dollars. I'm not going to translate into euros or any other currency, by the way. But I will always translate into dollars. Thank you. Yeah, they're completely sold out, along with toilet paper. That's obviously all gone, because that's all society needs. Like, forget food and water. You need to wipe your ass with paper. Paper, mate. Paper. 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 Did anybody ever watch the Armando Iannucci show? There was an amazing sketch where an estate agent, by the way, that industry's gone, is showing people around a house. And I can't exactly remember how it goes, but the person who's like, he tries to like rest on a thing. This agent's giving it the hard sell, and it kind of falls through, and he's like, what the hell is this? And it's like, it rips off, and he's like, what is this paper? You know, and the guy's trying to like distract him and be like, no, come look at this room, look at this, it's beautiful bedroom and a lovely cabinet here. And he's like, this is all. The other guy's like, is this whole place made of paper? He's just like ripping through. It's absolutely hilarious. Look it up. Armando Iannucci show. Obviously, he's a genius, but it was way before he was like this big Hollywood director type genius. Anyway, so a story, and then I think I'll wrap it up for my first one. I don't want to make it too long, but if anyone listens to this, I'd be really interested to hear your feedback. So do send me an email, or you can tweet at me. Not that I like Twitter, but at Ruskin, or send me an email. I'm going to make an email address. I hope the Bliss of the Abyss is free. I don't mean this product. This product is obviously free. I mean at Gmail, that it doesn't exist already. Is this incredibly boring? Because I'm boring myself. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to tell you a story because yesterday we went on a walk. We're allowed, thank you very much, don't report me to the police. My lovely wife, Caitlin, and I. That's right, I'm married. Who'd have thought? How the hell did I manage? Anyway. Yeah, so we went on a walk, taking the back streets, trying to avoid people. And sorry, I got distracted trying to create that Gmail address. I'm going to give you my full attention now. Sorry about that. And by and large, I'd have to say people were respecting social distancing. But Kayla and I were playing this. It was like video game life. You leave the house with 100 HP, hit points for those of you who don't play video games. Which I can't do anymore. I tried to play Fallout the other day, and it was too close to real life. So I don't get any joy from it anymore. Polytopia, mate. Not that I spend all my life playing video games. I'm writing. I'm more creative than ever. People who are like that. It's like, I have never been so creative than in this moment. It's amazing. It's like all of my ideas are just flowing from my body. It's like, oh, I've been going on momentum for so long, and now I finally have time to take a breath, and I am so excited. God. Anyway, so, oh my God. And my brother's friend was out from 3 p.m. till 4 a.m. the other day. Which I know you're technically allowed out once a day. That's pushing it. So Kate and I were walking along, and the way you lose HP is if you hear someone cough, which we did. And we also found, what's the technical term? Is it crackhead or meth head? Tweaker? We lost a lot of HP interacting, or trying not to, with that individual. We found a friendly cat, plus 10 HP. But yeah, it's so dystopian out there, isn't it? Just signs up everywhere being like, closed. And, half the signs are like, we're closed, we'll be back soon. And then the other half are like, closed due to coronavirus. Okay? We're fucked. And then there's a few like really heart-wrenching ones like, to all our valued customers, we've really enjoyed serving you these last 14 years. Growing as a family business from 1 to 14 outlets has been an amazing journey, and thank you for taking that ride with us, etc. So we're on our walk. We're losing HP. We're gaining HP. We managed to make it home with, I think I had 55 and she had 75. That's how you do it, lads. A little bit of a tip. But the weirdest thing, the thing that grossed me out the most was just seeing a couple making out. And like, okay, I'm not necessarily against PDA, public display of affection. It was tongues. That's what I'm saying. It was French kissing. No dig on the French. Although, is that an insult? Is that why it's called French kissing? Is it an insult? Because, apparently Dutch courage was an insult originally. It was like the British way of saying, well, we're brave, but the Dutch, to get courage, they fucking knock back a whiskey, as in like it's a crutch. So, although that's, not what it means now, but that's originally what it meant, apparently. So I wonder if French kiss is like, oh yeah, well, do you kiss like the British or do you kiss like the French? Oh, give me my tongue. That's not a French accent. That's the French accent. Yeah, you have to do accents. That's the way into accents, by the way. That's how you do it. You have to find a key, an anchor, some type of way in. It's usually a noise or a word. Like if you want Northern Irish, for some reason, 2p. That's the way in. 2p. 2p. Anyway, I'm not going to do a tight 5. That's not the point of this show. How long are we running? 17 minutes. It's not a tight 5 anyway. But yeah, hopefully this appeals to all kinds of people. I don't know. I'm trying to make it funny, and interesting. And I mean, part of it is trying to keep myself sane, which I'm in a room talking to a device, kind of losing the plot. Didn't finish the shed story. Fucking idiot. Did finish the shed though. Oh, the shed. Oh, the shed. Oh. And luckily we do have some toilet paper, but I looked online just out of curiosity. If you want to order it from Amazon, as I said, I'm recording on March the 30th. It won't get here until May the 5th. That's the backlog. Not to spread panic, because here's the thing. Stop stocking up on toilet paper. Just buy as much as you need. This is a public service announcement. But what was I saying? Oh, I was finishing No, did I finish that story? This is good. This is great. This is the best way to end your show. So yeah, that's what this is going to be. This is going to be the bliss of the abyss. We're going to find a way to get through this together, people. Britain needs you. And yeah, stay safe. Don't hug anyone. Handshakes are over. Keep the love in your heart. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to the show. That was episode 1 of The Bliss of the Abyss. All music provided by the incredibly talented Nils Hennis-Steer. If you have anything you'd like to say, positive or negative, send it to theblissoftheabyss@gmail.com, and I'll see you soon.
Message 1. Hey, Nils, it's me. She's calling to see if maybe you're in now, but I guess not, so I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Talk to you then. Bye.